peoples. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my chin and then I'll actually be able to see the chat. I'm a little bit tired today, so you're gonna notice a difference, but not yet, because I want to start my project, put that aside, and then I can deal properly. So, how are we, my dears? That sounds so patronising. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Hi, people in internet land. Is that better? It's not quite so patronising, is it? Sorry. Nearly done. Eight, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if anybody can let me know how the mic is, because I've actually moved the mic away. Normally I have it up here. I have a little friend today, so I moved the mic. So if it's too far away, or if it's crackling, or if there's static, please let me know, because then I'll move the mic back again. But if it's okay, then I'll leave it where it is. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done! Can now put that aside. And I can't even read it right now, but I so know that's noodly bits. Okay, let's have a look. Noodly bits! The noodly bits! Or knobbly bits. Depending on whether I've actually got my glasses on and can see things or not. Barbara Wriggle Baker! Little Kentucky. Every time you say Kentucky, I'm thinking Kentucky Fried Chicken. Can't stand Kentucky Fried Chicken. I really can't. But that's what I think. It doesn't mean that I can't stand you. It purely means I just don't like the chicken. There's a blue person, so I know that's Jennifer. I can't see anything. I am so tired. I've got a slight headache. It's been one of those days where you just... it's been one of those days, you know? So I'm a little bit tired, got a little bit of a headache. So a little bit of new scenery, so, you know, stuff. Yanni Mum! Hi Yanni Mum, welcome in. Kentucky Fried Chicken is still here in Kentucky. I'd really hope so, and I'd hope it would taste better than by the time it's filtered out here. I know they use like special spices and stuff, and it's a secret recipe, and I remember having it before I was even in double digits, and I wasn't overly keen on it. But the only reason why I ate it was because there was only once a month, probably when my mother got paid, that we would get a treat. And we'd either have Kentucky Fried Chicken or Chinese. That was the two options. And I love Chinese, but I'm sure my sister or my mother got really sick of Chinese all the time. So it'd be, oh, let's have Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I'd sit there and pick the coating off because... Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you. Love me some Kentucky Fried Chicken. You can have my portion, Jennifer. Gladly. So what have we been up to? Please, somebody tell me something nice and something good and something lovely that they've done, even if it's just staring out of a window and looking at nature. I like nature. Give me some of that. They did not make it the same in Missouri or Illinois. Ooh, now I've got a friend in Missouri. I'll have to ask her if she's actually, I don't even know if she actually eats Kentucky Fried Chicken. I can ask her. Hi, Ladybird. Hi. Or are you talking to that one? Which one? I've never been to the States. I mean, to be fair, I haven't even been outside of Europe. But I've only tried Kentucky Fried Chicken from my county in England. And I have tried it several times over the years to see if it was just my taste buds or if they'd acclimatise. That's the right word? Yeah, they never did. I like the chicken underneath. Oh, yes, I like the chicken underneath. The coating. Oh, you have hummingbirds? Oh, Barbara. Oh, I'm so jealous. There's Dana from Dana's Wonderless Crochet. Up on her porch, she did a couple of giveaways recently, and after she'd done everything that she needed to do, you saw up to the hummingbirds feeding from a feeder, and I'm watching it go, oh, rewinding, watching it again. They're amazing. And so Didi. The KFC by me is terrible, says Noodly Bits. The chicken is either burnt or soggy. Mashed potatoes are runny. Biscuits could be used as building bricks. Right. Biscuits. Now, I've never understood the American biscuit. I don't know what a biscuit is. Because what a biscuit is here and a biscuit is there, two completely different things. And all I know is that biscuits there are savoury, I think. Don't have mashed potatoes at KFC here, though. You've got several breeds, Barbara. Are they quite, like, do they come quite close to you? American biscuit is a flaky dinner roll. Okay, so like about that kind of size, so you can grab it and go, kind of thing. It's bread, so it's a bread thing, sort of like puff pastry roll, kind of. Am I complicating things? Am I complicating? Sorry. Biscuits here, I haven't even got any because I don't really buy them. Biscuits are, I know that one. You guys call them cookies. We call them biscuits. Our cookies, our actual cookies, are things like chocolate chip cookie, oatmeal and raisin cookie, but they're different to biscuit. Anyway, Barbara, yes, ours do, but they've gotten used to us. Oh, Barbara, please tell me you're going to put some videos on your channel of these hummingbirds, just so I can go and ogle them. I want to do some ogling. Noodly Bits. Yes, but smaller than a hamburger bun. Oh, so for me, a gobful then. A bite and it's gone. It's basically flour, eggs, water, and we use the drinking glass as a cutter. Oh, so they're only kind of, so the biscuit size then? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Because you guys have them, I only knew that they were savoury because I had a friend once, ages and ages and ages ago, say that she had biscuits and gravy. And I'm sat here going, I would not want my ginger nut biscuit with gravy on it. This is not good. In a live earlier, talking about food. In a live right now, we're talking about food. How did we get onto food? Oh, I'm blaming Barbara. Barbara saying that she's in Kentucky. I'm blaming Barbara. That's it. It's all Barbara's fault. But yeah, Barbara, you've got to get some hummingbird thingies, videos, so I can ogle, just so I can ogle. Like your bread dough from your video, but in small bits. I've got it, I think. So it's kind of, instead of having like a bread stick, you'd have like a biscuit instead. It's ginger snap. I can't do it with my neck. I've got a headache. It hurts. Ginger snap. Guess what? I've got a green cheek conure. A what? A what? A what? A what? Chocolate gravy with your biscuit. Oh my gosh, Jennifer's going to make me sneeze. A green cheek conure. Conure. Conure? Conure. Conure? Conure. I thought your birthday's tomorrow. I had a feeling that your birthday's the 12th. Have I missed it? Oh my gosh! Oh, Brandy! I'm so sorry. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Bear with me. Let me just recap. Quick reminder. Hang on. I'm not going to be able to do it, am I? I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Okay. Purely for Brandy and anyone else in the future that might actually be watching, but mainly for Brandy because I'm going to say her name. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ginger Snap, Miss Brandy. Happy birthday to you. Mwah! Sip life. She's still young. She's still young. I'm so sorry I missed it, darling. I was gonna do a secret message on one of your random videos just to see if you'd see it, and now I've missed the opportunity. I could have sworn it was the 12th. So sorry. Okay, let me catch up with the. I'm gonna have to look up this green cheek conure green parrot. I'm gonna have to look it up when I've dealt with you guys and pushed you aside and said, I'm going to sleep now. And then really I'm going to go look up the parrot before I do, otherwise I'm not going to be able to sleep. So have we got a name for it? I haven't even got down that far yet, but have we got a name for the parrot yet? So Miss Barbara has got her hummingbirds, which have green in them normally. Miss Brandy has her green parrot. She could call it Plum Bob. Oh, please call it Plum Bob. Oh, you'll have named it already, but Plum Bob, because it's green. Oh, Ellie. Oh, so disappointing. Okay. Sim Life, Jen, I love that chocolatey gravy and biscuits. Oh, that sounds horrible. Noodly Bits has said it's bread, and now bread with chocolate, unless it's choco pain. No, can't do it. Sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. Just accidentally ate a pistachio. Okay, Noodly Bits, what's wrong with pistachios? What is wrong with a pistachio? And how did you accidentally eat it? What are you eating to have an accidental pistachio? You wouldn't believe it, but I'm 34. Really? I thought you were 56. 34. You're pulling my leg. Pulling my leg. Look, it's being pulled, honest. So I've missed the birthday. I feel so bad. Noodly Bits, I can't stand pistachios. Lol. Bought a can of mixed nuts and it's got pistachios in it. Can you send them to me, Noodly? Is it going to cost a lot of money if you send me them? I haven't had pistachios for years and I love them. They're so expensive, but I love them. Sim Life, I also have 2 parakeets, 3 cats, 3 dwarf hamsters. Oh, I miss my dwarf hamsters. 1 bearded dragon and 1 praying mantis. Nope, 34. Oh, well, damn it. There's me thinking 56. She's 34. God, it's so wrong. Shame. Shame. Barbara, Wriggle Baker, I think I missed something. I went to the kitchen to get my pizza out of the pizza oven. Have you got a special pizza oven, or do you just mean out the oven? Pizza oven. Had to give my Congo African grey parrot a pepperoni. Okay, before I read any more. When I was very, very young, we got, I say we, my parents bought a hand-reared African grey parrot from a local pet shop. And I know they did several visits there to see if it was going to be the right thing, if it was going to be okay. We found out it was male. Yep, all good. Okay, brought him home, named him Squawk. I think he came out the cage twice because he was evil. He was evil. I can't remember whose finger it was. Definitely wasn't mine. Possibly my father's. My father went to stroke his beak or his feathers or something, and Squawk went for his finger and went right through to the bone. Yummy. So after that, my father bought these, what they use for falconry gloves. And he went through the gloves. And the last time he ever came out of his cage, I can't remember the first time, but there were only twice. The second time he came out of the cage, he was flying around the room, and my sister was toddling at the time. And she toddled through the room, and he came and crash landed on her head, and his claw went right through her forehead. She's still got the scar like these days from it, but he never came out of his cage again. But I was going to inherit him when my mother passed away, but unfortunately poor Squawk has passed away, and he's now buried behind my greenhouse in the garden. And as evil as he was, I loved that bugger. And I'm going to catch up on the chat. Okay, so hello, Miss Radwa. I saw you just as I scrolled up. Good evening, good morning. I can't remember where you are. Good afternoon, something. I'll get back to you. I'm getting there, honest. So Barbara with her pizza oven. My green parakeet is named Plum Bob. Oh, well done. Oh, I'm impressed now. I'm impressed. Colour me green, I'm impressed. It would cost more in postage than it cost to buy the pistachios. That's all right, I don't mind noodly. If you're willing to sell me pistachios, that's okay, I don't mind. Hello, Lisa. Hello, everyone. Hi, Radwa. My winner. To let you guys know, Miss Radwa did email me. I have her prize here, but unbeknownst to the Radwa, there is a little something that I'm going to make to put with her prize. So there is going to be a little delay, which I have told Radwa about. I haven't told her what I'm making, but I have told her that, you know, there's going to be a delay. And she's like, I don't care, it's all right, I won. Bless her, she's so excited. I was excited drawing the names. It was rush. Anyway, back to the chat. Love the blue top. Thank you very much. I bow, but my stomach is preventing me from going any lower. Okay, enjoy noodling. What did I miss? Be right back. Dinner's done. Need food. Chef salad. Oh, my favourite food. Not that you'd believe it from my size. I love salad so much. I get so jealous when anybody says about salad. And I have a friend whose husband cooks for her. And she said a little while ago about wanting to lose some weight. And at one point she said, oh, my husband's made me a chicken salad. I'm thinking, salad, salivate, little bit of chicken, that's pretty good. One day she showed me what this chicken salad was. There's no salad ever touched, ever touched that chicken, ever. There's nothing salady. The woman is weird. Anyway, Barbara, you have a grey parrot. That sounds beautiful. How to give them vitamin A. She was raised for 5 months. She's 5 months old on seed. Oh, mangoes. You've got to be careful with the old mangoes, though. Don't want to do too much. Megan is only evil to me now that my boyfriend has handled her. Oh my gosh! She's turned. Your boyfriend turned her. Oh boy, she bit me through sweatpants and drew blood. Well, yeah, that kind of sounds like the old African grey that I grew up with. Back with my salad and a cat begging for the ham and the turkey. Now I'm wondering what kind of salad you Americans eat. Salad to me is lettuce and tomato and cucumber and radish and beetroot and spring onions and, did I say carrot? Apple and celery and I really, really want some salad now. Anyway, she eats fruits and veggies too. Radwa, it's really fine with me if the giveaway present is delayed. I'm happy that I won on the phone. Do you know what? I got that from you, Radwa, in the emails. I think I got the excitement. It certainly came over to me when I was talking to you. Barbara Wrigglebaker, my thumbnail was my son. How am I pronouncing that? Can someone kind of sound it out for me? Because I don't want to be getting it wrong. This word is coming up a lot now. I need to get it right. Conure, Connor, Conure. I want to say Conure, but he passed this year. Oh, bless. Aww. So was Megan alongside, or that sounds bad, but a replacement? That sounds so bad doing that. But you know, there was a hole left and it needed to be filled somehow. Noodly Bits. Chef salad was one of my dad's favourites. We haven't had it in a while. Someone at work yesterday was eating a salad and Mum got the idea to make it for today's dinner. Good on Mum. Good on Mum. This is lettuce. Nom, 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 nom. Hard-boiled egg. I'm having them tomorrow. Shredded cheese, bits of ham and turkey, cherry tomatoes. I've got to do some harvesting tomorrow before my tomatoes fall off and get eaten by slugs. And occasionally other veggies if we have them. Then I drown it in Thousand Island dressing. You can imagine a little cherry tomato going, help, I'm drowning. Sorry. Conure. So I was kind of getting it right. It's like not cognac, it's conure. Conure? Conure. You're conure. Kinda. She has her own cage. I have a bad habit of rescuing animals. That's not a bad habit. I rescued. You're doing well to be on cue, but you're not quite there yet because I can't see you. I used to have a bad habit of rescuing animals, and I didn't have space to actually rescue animals. But I rescued different times, 2 snakes, a mouse, 3 hamsters, a rat, a bird. Never did find out what that bird was. I think it was a cockatiel. of sorts, but it was certainly mixed with something else. Fish, oh my gosh, fish, like in a tank, indoor tank fish. Oodles and oodles of them. Oodles of them. Couple of cats. None of these are all at the same time, I'm with you know, but they're there. Our parakeets rescued from the neighbourhood cats. Oh, bless them. Noodly bits, that's what I've got in my mind. That is what I've got in my mind. It's like just see a Thousand Island with the odd bit of meat poking out because it's a survivor and all the veggies just thank you very much, Jennifer. Thank you. I've still got the cherry tomato in me noggin. Oh, thank you, Miss Simlife. Thank you. I've been a little bit worried, I'll be honest. It sounds really silly because starting doing this YouTube thing has brought out a whole different side, and it's kind of coming true what I originally thought, that you really think more about other people than being not yourself as such. But like all this week I've been thinking, I've got to do this video, I've got to make sure that's right, I've got to get the editing right, I've got to make sure that's done. I can't do that yet because I've got to get it on video and it's not the right day to do it. I've got to wait till there's more light, instead of just getting things done, which is really, really bad. And with Sim Life, I've kind of panicked a little bit for one person. Just panicked for Sim Life because I've now gone, okay, enough of all of that. We're keeping with just this. And eventually it will be just this and this. So now this week, there's been one of every video type that I'm going to be doing. And Sims isn't in there, which I kind of hate. And I've been so worried that because I'm not doing Sims gameplay now, Brandy's going to go, nah, see you later. I am Ginger, snapping out of here. So I've been a little bit, sounds so stupid, doesn't it? Stupid. I have a dog, a cat. This is Barbara. I have a dog, a cat in the house, the African grey, 5 cockatiels, and 12 outside barn cats. Are the barn cats, do you have them, do you feed them, or do they literally, are they out there to catch their own meals? They're working cats. Hope that makes sense. Plus, I have a koi goldfish pond. Oh, I'm jealous. With 2 koi, 6 goldfish, and a painted turtle. Barbara. I'm saying it over and over again. I've just realised that I shouldn't be repeating too much. I mean, I shouldn't be repeating. Barbara, you've got to do a couple of videos. Please. I want to see the birdies, the hummingbirds, big time. I want to see the turtle. I want to see the turtle. I want to see the fish. I love names. If any of you guys can do a video that's just off the cuff of your pets, of the nature around you, just for me, nobody else, just for me. Oh, I'd be so grateful. I normally sit there and I have a good blub while I'm watching things like that. Anyway, plus, yeah, we've done that. We've done the koi cat, pond fish. Yep, okay. It's our family, right? Nah. I'll always be subscribed to you. You're going to stay subscribed until I go, no, Sims, don't do Sims no more. I've grown out of it. completely. It's not that I won't upload my gameplay anymore. No. I just don't do Sims anymore. I can't see that happening. I love Sims far too much. You actually have been live whole. I've worked today, but not for a couple of hours. What shift are you doing? See, I don't know because I'm not near you, but what shift are you doing? Is this night shift? No, day shift. Day shift? How many hours? Barbara, I feed them, plus they keep the vermin down. Best of both worlds for the cats. Between work, my animals, and court to get my other 3 kids back from the state. Oh, damn. Been a bit busy. Really? You don't sound busy. You don't ever sound busy. Like last week, it was, I'm on the way to work. I think the week before that, I'm at work. when you're doing your videos, it's like, okay, I'm going to be doing this just before I go to work, or I've just got back from work, time for some Sims. 1 till 5, not so bad. 4 hours isn't so bad. It's not so bad. Nudie bits, my work shift changed. Was working the second shift, which is 1 till 10. Now I'm first shift, 7 till 4. So which one do you prefer, Nudie bits? I never liked shift work because it really messes your body up. Really messes your body up. So I always, excuse me, I always really hated it. I need a drink. I talk way too much. Way too much. It's time for some smoothie, guys. Sorry, excuse me. So needed that. Oh, it is so good, and it's still cold. It's lovely. I'm a caregiver. I take care of people with disabilities at their home, which is what I used to do. So high honours from me. High honours. I've done so many different damn things, and the amount of people that could come on here and say, oh, I've done this, and I'll go, I've done that too. I could do that for so many things, which is really bad. Noodly bits. I'm a night owl, so I prefer the second, but can't do that job anymore because I hurt myself too much. So I changed departments. Are you preferring the new department or not really? Or is it purely down to I don't like it because I don't like the shift? I think that there's a lot of jobs out there that people can turn around and say rewarding, but they're in different ways. People that are literally looking after other people and attempting to improve other people's lives for the sake of the other person, it's a really, really difficult job, not only physically but mentally as well, a lot of the time. And usually, I'm speaking for over here for this bit, the pay is really bad. I used to do it and used to love it, and the pay did not cover the bills. As careful as I was, it did not cover the bills. But I stayed in it because I loved getting the little smiles, and a lot of the time when they turn around and say thank you very much, or thank you, or thanks, or you get that little squeeze of your hand and they know that you're going to come again, and it's heartwarming. Anyway, new job is less work but higher pay. Woo woo! Basically, now I stand at the door and say, you can't enter without a mask. Masks. We've all got something in common. Oh, hang on, I can't see anything even with my glasses on now because I've messed my eyes up. We've all got the mask thing in common. So this question for all of you: Have you all gone and grabbed a mask because it's a mask? Have you just gotten like a sweatshirt and you tie it around your head and lift it up kind of thing because it's a face covering? Have you grabbed disposable ones? Have you made your own? And if you have if you have bought one instead of making one, have you gone specifically looking for a particular design or colour, or oh, I don't like that one, or I like that one more kind of thing because of the design of it? Whew. Oh, thank you very, very much, Jennifer. Thank you. I have two friends that have made me masks, and both of them, I gave them material, and both of them were like, I wouldn't expect anything else. I had loads of this material and now I've got none left, but I do have 6 masks, so I'm sorted. I bought mine, says SimLife, and I stopped for a design. Please tell me you got a Sim mask. Please tell me you got a Sim mask. Please. Noodly Bits, I've bought masks, made masks, had masks made for me, and used disposable ones. I've about 10 different masks. Which do you, what style have you got? Because I know you get the peaky ones, you get the basic ones that kind of unfold like the disposable ones. You get ones that have got 2 loops that go right the way round, like from ear to ear, rather than over the ear. So many different design. Can't believe we're talking about masks. I'm getting away from the food. I'm trying not to think about the salad. Oh, salad mask. Oh, be so original. Oh, oh, oh. You know, Jen, it's even for my only friend here in NM. Where's NM? New Mexico? I'd guess. Bad Wriggle Baker. I stay at home. I can't wear a mask. I have health issues that keep me from. I struggle. I've got a very, very mild respiratory condition, but wearing a mask just over half the time, I think, I start getting anxiety attack and I start hyperventilating, and it's not great. Thankfully, I only go out once a fortnight, but I have to because otherwise there's no food coming in the house. So I wear a mask once a fortnight if I'm having a good day. If I'm not having a good day, I feel really bad and really guilty, as well as very, very worried when I do go out. And it sounds really silly, and I know it does nothing, but I end up kind of walking through a shop like that as best I can, because at least then I can breathe, but with a mask I wouldn't be able to do that. And I come out feeling so guilty and horrible. But if I'm having a bad day, I can't do the mask. I can't. And now I've got to catch up on the chat again because I was too busy looking at you instead of looking up there at the chat. Of course I did. Yeah! I'm so hoping that was to the Sim mask. So hoping that was to the Sim mask. Jennifer, I've bought several, but stores hand out disposable ones as well. Oh, do they? Awesome. Oh, we don't have that here. Mukbangs and more. Hello. Welcome in. We're talking. I don't know why we went on to the subject, just to get away from food. But I asked about masks, about buying styles and the aesthetics of whether you've gone for a certain design or not. So I'm just being nosy, really, because I'm allowed. I bought one over the ears and the one like a scarf around the neck. Oh, a scarf around the neck mask. Okay, so just like face covering type thing. Maybe? Mux. Mux? Mux? Oh, me old mucker. See, you got nicknames already. Didn't even know. I have PTSD and anxiety. Masks don't help. They really, really don't. I have PTSD for completely different reasons, but I have I don't know if any of you have actually seen that, but I've got a video on here about a ferry disaster that I was on. I have slight PTSD from that. That is a thing that comes up every single flipping year. And if I don't talk about that happening, I have major nightmares for a good couple of days after the anniversary of it. And there's anxiety, and there's the blubs, and there's the feeling of being alone, and there's nobody really I can talk to about it. And it's hard. It's like anybody though, if anybody has been in any situation, whether it be good or whether it be bad, we are all different people and we're all going to take it completely differently. Just like if I was to have an ice cream, I've gone into food again. If I was to have an ice cream shoved in my face, I might kind of repel backwards and be like, oh, it's gone, it's freezing, oh my gosh, get off me, oh, I hate you. And yet you shove one in Noodly Bitsy's face and she might well go, oh, you're so funny, oh, you wait till I get you back. We both have exactly the same experience, but we take it completely differently. And we all have our different opinions and different outlooks on things. So some of us are looking in the box only and can't see out of the box, and some of us are out of the box and can look in, but we're not in the box, so we don't. I'm rambling. We're not in the box, so we can't properly understand what it's like to be in that box. Shall I shut up with that now? Okay, moving on. To ramble. I'm so sorry. So I might have to have another drink. Sorry. Woo. Got a lot of us here that'd be glad to listen. Well, the ferry thing, if you guys are here in March, I'm gonna need you. It's gonna be weird if I do a video about it. It's gonna be weird talking to a little plastic camera with a light on it about, I mean, I'm doing it now. Shut up, Lisa. Ah, la 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 la. Noodly Bits, shove an ice cream in my face. It better be chocolate. See, I got the right person. I knew she'd laugh about it. Bad Wriggle Baker. I have PTSD too. Dang. But mine are because of past relationships. PTSD from a relationship. Wow, that's got to be bleeding hard. But the good thing is, from what you said earlier in the chat, you've got a boyfriend now. So at least you've got some sort of support, and he's with you nonetheless, and you're with him nonetheless. So you've got to look at the bright side. It hasn't made you push too much that you've ended up staying on your own purely because of it, which, silver lining, darling, silver lining. Noodly Bits. I'm not going to read that out. Anybody that might be watching the video, they see it, they see it. Noodly Bits. The answer to that is no. With very, very good reason. And I'll be honest, it hurts that I'm not. because she was honestly, hand on heart, the only person that I could talk to. And from the age of 4 up to then, I had nobody that wanted to talk about it. Nobody. Apart from my grandmother, who wasn't even there. And when I met her, it was such a relief. And I was so, so happy to finally be able, to finally be able to talk to somebody that was literally in that box with me, within a meter of me, in exactly the same place. But they ruined it. Big time. And I tried, and they kept ruining. And I tried, and they kept ruining. And I normally give anybody 3 chances. It's like the 3-strike rule. 3 strikes, then you're out. Oh, the 3 strikes ended very, very, very quickly. And I kept on trying. And I kept on saying to my best friend, they've done this now. I don't know how much more I can take. I'm getting sick of it. What do I do? Grr. And in the end, I just had enough and was just like, you know what? Sod it. I can't keep doing this. I really can't keep doing this. So I ended up blocking. And I regret it, but I don't regret it. And I hope that does make sense for the situation. Anyway, shall I catch up on chat? May as well have me drink as well. Okay, so let me scroll up on chat. Whew. Got a really sore throat. Barbara Riggle Baker, my 2 youngest children's dad tried to kill me. Oh, bleeding heck. So did my first husband and the man after him. Barbara. What can I say to that? Really, what can I say to that? The only thing that I can say, I guess, is looking at the silver lining again. You are still here. You had the strength. You have the strength. You're still here. You've got to be grateful that you can tell the tale, if that makes sense. Mine is going to be bad on October 15th, 24th. Mine's been sexually molested and raped in my other job. When I worked with my father, when I told him, he fired me. That's when reunions came from. Dang. Okay. Don't hate me for doing that, Brandy, but I hope you know the reason why. And I'm going to do the same for Barbara as well. Just purely out of respect for you two. And honestly, Brandy, I can relate very, very, very easily. I can relate. Barbara, I can relate. Although I wasn't married, I can relate. And even though I'm a different age to both of you, I'm guessing. I know I definitely am to Sim Life. I don't know to Barbara. But I'm only an email away. And if needs be, more than happy to help out, to be an ear, to be a pixelated shoulder. I'm there. You've got my email. Reach out. I'm not gonna turn you away or say, what the heck is this rubbish? I can relate. Whew. Gosh, it got really serious in here, didn't it? Whew. Noodly bits. Change the subject. What are we drinking? Oh, yes! Drink! Okay, so I have in my funky bottle, because it's blue, I have strawberry and apple smoothie. It's so rare that I have fresh fruit, and instead of eating it, I shoved it in a smoothie because it tastes so good. It tastes so good, and it's filling as well. Sim life, I only have my husband. Darling, I've only got my fuzzball, and she's buggered off out. My channel saved me. I can't relate, but I can understand. Barbara, 55, 85, 15. The offer's there. Have no problem with age at all. Like Brandy, I used to nurse in the community, dealing with everybody from age, I think the youngest was 9, up to 101 or 102 was my oldest. And I apologise to anybody here that's younger. Excuse me. A repeating strawberry. I tend to get on a lot better with the older generations than the younger. Overall, that's not a strict for certain. It's just overall, because I think the older you get, the more comfortable and the more you let go. You don't hold on to everything. It's just, okay, it is what it is, and you just kind of end up, generally speaking, noodly bits. I think I really do need an ice cream cone. Shall I shove one in your back? I'll tell you what, noodly bits. I will send you an ice cream if you send me your pistachios. Oh dear. Right. Let me go up. Let me go up. I'm drinking Starbucks guava passion fruit. Oh, I wouldn't mind trying that. Drinking water. Good girl, Barbara. See, there's got to be some sense in this room. Water. It's all your body needs. It's all your body wants. It's all your body craves, really, honestly. She's doing the right thing. Well done, Barbara. That's a genuine well done. Well done. I was raised by my dad, who was 55, when my twin brother and I were... Oh, she's a twin. She's a twin. Gosh, that's got to have been hard on your dad. Oh, my head. I do have ice cream in my freezer. Oh, I can't send you any? You rubbed it all away. Dr. Pepper here. Dr. Pepper, I quite like Dr. Pepper, I suppose. It's kind of just like a cherry cola, really. And I don't like cola, if I'm honest. Really don't like cola. I'm not an overall soda fan. Dr. Pepper, if there's one going, I don't mind it. What to do with my hands while I'm here? Keep saying to myself I will. I think if you sent ice cream, it'd be milk by the time I got it. Not necessarily. I have ways. I have ways of doing things, Noodly. Noodly, there are ways. Got to look after your hands, guys. Please, guys, look after those hands. If you crochet, if you type, if you're washing constantly, your hands need some attention. Look after them. On that note, Wriggle Baker. Mum moved out when we were 10, so Dad raised us. That's not far different from me. My father moved out when I was 7. No problem, Miss Noodly. Touch my computer screen with my creamy hands. Oh yeah, cream. There you go, Noodly. It's not chocolate though. Doesn't smell like chocolate. I was 7. My sister was 1 coming up 2, and we became a single parent family. Saw my father on the weekends, lived with my mum. It is cold. It is cold. I keep it in the fridge during the summer. It doesn't stay in the fridge during winter. I could, that'd be good, make little ice cubes out of it for the summer, and then kind of put it down my arms, down my legs, on my tree trunks. Be quite nice in the summer, I think. I wouldn't want to eat it though, I'll be honest. Here's a little secret to tell just you guys and nobody else, because nobody else is going to watch this. I think I mentioned, I know I definitely agreed with somebody in their life that I did it, but I have a bad habit. I don't do it intentionally, but whether somebody like a boyfriend has been around or not, when I feel like I need comfort, and most of the time that's when I'm going to sleep or when I'm watching a film, I suck my thumb. You go, hands up, told you, suck my thumb. When I've just creamed my hands and I end up watching something and then all of a sudden the thumb goes, blah, blah, blah. It's a good preventative. Great preventative. Feels so much better. It's good. I do want to ask a couple of you, have any of you seen any of the videos from this week? I would like some feedback / criticism on the thumbnails, intros, outros, if anybody has seen the videos. Has anybody seen them? I like feedback and I like blunt criticism because I'm blunt. So if somebody gets a bit, well, this is really stupid, don't know why you've done that, what's the point? I will go and try and explain it away, but at the same time, while I'm explaining it away, I'm thinking, okay, well, if they don't get it, then there's no point me doing it because people need to understand it. Does that make sense? And I will see that email as soon as the cream calms down. Promise. Oh, good. I have had hell the week before, all before that last live that I did, I told you guys everything would be changing on Monday. I'd spent, I think it was 5 days out of that week with the help of a friend who made 2 of the thumbnails for me. And I did the intros, the outros, and the other thumbnails. But oh my gosh, something so simple. It's such hard work to do this YouTube thing. I'm not going to be changing them for a little while. Barbara, I was watching the wreath one when you came on live. Oh yeah, this flipping camera. I need sky hooks so that I can have a camera actually looking down, because this camera kind of weirdly has this weird view on it that it kind of just warps it's like it's looking all the way over there and warping everything over here, and I can't get it to look down. It's just impossible. When I'm doing crochet, there's some crochet ones coming. Well, there's one next week for definite. Nothing exciting, but my first trial one is coming next week. But I tried that and it was okay, but I have had criticism from it, and I'm bearing it in mind and going to rework it slightly as soon as I do another one. But hello, my darling. Please don't pull the wire, because otherwise everybody's going to end up on the floor and it'll be your fault. Leave it. Good, you clean yourself. I could have sworn I just saw from Jennifer there, I need to go poo. I didn't even look at the sentence. All I saw was Jennifer go poo. Thanks for that. And now I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. But the criticism's good, because obviously if I get feedback, I can work from it. Whereas if nobody tells me anything, it could be a complete pile of rubbish, and I know that I need lighting. Money's a difficult thing. It'll happen when I can. The camera is brand new, and I only bought it originally because I wanted to do a thank you video for Darla the crafty yarn owl, who did if anybody knows about it, the Christmas in July fairies. I was her winner, which I was absolutely thrilled with. So I went racing to buy a camera just so that I could do a thank you video for her, and I haven't had it yet, which really kind of upsets me, because we're nearly 3 months on and it hasn't turned up. So I'm kind of a little bit gutted. Things get lost in the post. Why does this one have to get lost? Why can't it lose me bills? Anyway, I like the intro and the outro. The intro to each one is different, but the outro is always the same. I tried to really make sure the intros were in conjunction with whatever the video is. Tried. Need to stretch my legs. Are you coming over? You gonna come and say hello? Where you go? Win. Sorry. Got bombarded. Sister's on the phone. Okay. You need a GoPro, maybe. It's a beanie. It's a beanie. A GoPro. That's a camera thingy, right? And by the sounds of it, expensive as well. So let me quickly do what I told Noodly I would do, even though I've still got creamy hands. Creamy hands aren't really a good thing. Noodly bits! So I'm sure you guys heard I said to Noodly Bits, if she sends me her pistachios, I'll send her some ice cream. She sent me a picture of the pistachios. Thanks, Noodly. I'll send you a picture of me eating the ice cream. I've got to get some ice cream now. Oh, you silly woman. Oh dear, I wasn't expecting that. Really wasn't expecting that. Anyway, GoPro. Yeah, I'm sure I've heard it mentioned a few times, which just makes me think it's really expensive. This one that I've got, I know it's a HD cam. It's supposed to be autofocus, but I'll be honest, I don't think it likes focusing. I really don't, because every time I've gone to do crochet on camera, it's blurring everything. And it doesn't matter if I do the, okay, here's something to focus on, and slowly take it away so it stays with the focus, it doesn't do that either. So I'm a little annoyed, but then it's a cheap camera because I can't really afford anything else. I think it was about £9, which I don't know what that is in US dollars. Maybe $11, $12, something along those lines. So it's nothing major, but I just wanted to be able to do that video as a thank you to Darla. And I can't. Anyway, while Noodly Bits is away, it's a shame you were kicked out. You were kicked out, Mukbangs? Why were you kicked? It's too much energy for me to kick anybody. It means I've got to move my legs, and this don't move much. I remember that you came in during the mask conversation. Was it YouTube that kicked you out of YouTube, or did your phone just have a bit of a fart? Gotta shave my head and change. Gotta shave your head and change? Holy Spirit! Fire fall! You finally came! I so love Holy Spirit. YouTube did it. Let's blame YouTube! YouTube! We love you, but we hate you. Take care, Brandy. Take care. Have a good shift. Holy Spirit, it is so nice to see you in here. And thank you so much for what you do for me in the mornings. I really, really do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I do. Hand on above boob. Hand on heart. I do. So thank you. Mukbangs, I did have somebody tell me about YouTube kicking out, and I can't remember what the solution was. I really can't. I wish. Ow! Oh! Ow! Oh! Spasm! Ow! Ow! Hang on. Ooh! Ooh! That came out of nowhere. Ooh! There we go. Okay, we're done. Moving on. Yeah, I'd love to be able to give you advice, Mukbangs, and I really can't because I can't remember what the solution was, if there was one. You had company last week. I hope it was nice company. I have company, but I normally get the rear end of it. Barbara, It is about time for a cup of hot tea. Now to figure out which type. Oh my gosh. Cranberry. Ooh. Ooh. Symphony. Blackberry. Jasmine oolong. Raspberry pomegranate. Gosh, you sound like me. Anybody comes round here, okay, not when it's lockdown, but anybody comes here and they'll say, yes, I'll have a drink, and then I'll go, do you want tea, coffee, or cold drink? Tea. Okay, would you want fruit tea? Would you want herb tea? Would you want breakfast tea? Would you want biscuit tea? And they're like, tea, just want tea. I give so much choice out. I say, Barbara, I like the sound of the cranberry, and I think you do as well, purely because you put it first. I think cranberry. Breakfast tea is like what we regard more commonly as builder's tea. It's just your bog standard, what you'd have for breakfast, what you'd have through the day as a standard bog standard tea. I don't know how to describe. I'm rubbish at describing things. On mukbangs, never ever ask me to describe something because I'll just go, yeah. It's just you can have it black, you can have it with milk, sugar, non-sugar. I don't do sugar in drinks anymore. Thankfully, I stopped having sugar in drinks about 4 years ago, I think. I always used to have one in my hot drinks, and I kind of had a realization moment that I know if I go to somebody's house and they say, oh, I haven't got any sugar, go, no, it's all right, I can drink it without. Well, if I can drink it without when I'm around someone else's house, I can drink it without when I'm here. So save myself a little bit of money, help with the weight, let's not have sugar in the drink. So I stopped it, and now I cannot stand hot drinks with sugar in. Bleh, 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 bleh. She's still on the phone. I'm happy to see you, Noodly Bits. Round here, Holy, she's known as Knobbly Bits. She ain't noodly, she's knobbly. It was the one I grabbed first. I had joined a Tea of the Month club. Got 4 new teas every month. Do I dare ask, was that expensive? Do you get just one bag a month, or do you get a couple to give it a go? I've got to change position. I apologise to anybody. I've got to change position. That's better. That's better. I need to drink. I can't open it. With my creamy hands, I can't open it. Oh God. This is where I need Beanie to come in handy, but she doesn't really. I can't open it. What am I drinking? Absolutely nothing, because I can't open it. Oh, I need it. I can't open it. I could actually get up, get a rubber glove, and unscrew it, but that'd mean getting up, and it'd also take me off camera. And of course, you're only here to see me, so why would I move? I got locked out of my drink. I did. I really did. There is a smoothie inside here, Holy. There is a smoothie of strawberry and apple with Greek yogurt, milk, and honey. I can't open it. Help! Somebody open it for me, please. Oh, this is really pathetic. Are you people going to moan at me if I go in the kitchen quickly to open it? You haven't missed anything, Bob. You've missed absolutely nothing. And I'm missing something, but you've missed nothing. Oh, I want to cry. Oh. Please, can I be excused so that I can go and open my drink? Please, somebody give me permission so that I can. Oh boy, okay. I'll be back in a moment. Give me one moment. And I'll put the light on while I'm there because, you know, while I'm up. Beanie's got a head buried in the sofa. Oh, it's open. Sorry, Beans. Poor Beans. I so wish the camera would stretch around so that you could see she's got her head planted in the sofa. Like, if that was her head, she's gone. The amount of times I've seen her do that, and I so wished I'd got it on camera when she's actually gone down. It's funny. It's funny. Anyway, I'm back, and now I can have a drink. So refreshing. So refreshing. Did you sleep well, Holy Spirit? I'm amazed you left earlier. Although I don't know what time it was for you. But I generally see you on to the end, and I didn't today because you went off to go sleepies. So did you sleep well? Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes even better now it's open. I have a query, and I don't know whether to ask it tonight to you guys now, or whether to leave it as a question so that you guys can see it as my title of my live and do it for next week so you can have a think about it. I've been debating this all afternoon, and I've got a big enough gob that it's just already come out and I shouldn't have let it out. But something's been bothering me for the past couple of weeks, and I've been kind of, I wonder what other people would do. And I thought this would be kind of prime air to ask, but whether to ask this week or next week, I don't know. I'm always tired, and I don't sleep too well most nights. Last night I thought getting out a little early might help, but still didn't get in bed until 5:15 a.m. Why? Being on the screen doesn't help for insomnia because screens stimulate the noggin. So really you want to stop screens approximately 2 hours before you want to sleep. But 5:15, why? I know somebody that wakes up between, I think it's 4 and 5 their time, every morning to take their family to work and come back again, and then they can't get to sleep again. And you're like, why? Why? You people are nuts. I mean, I say that and I get up between 4 and 5. No, that's a lie. I don't get up between 4 and 5. I wake up between 4 and 5. And I need a little bit of time to supple up. Is that the best way to say it? I don't really know. But I need to kind of, I'm really, really stiff in the mornings. So I need to loosen my joints and my body up a little bit. and I end up actually getting out of bed about an hour, 2 hours later. So it takes me a little while not to wake up. I love waking up with the birds. I really, 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 really do. But my body doesn't like waking up. But I move, go and get my tablets, and then my day can start. Great little tradition I have. Anyway, I'm missing everything because I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. There you go, head. You can see something again. Got up at 8 a.m. because our neighbour's dog was loose and trying to get our cat. It was a 3-ring circus here this morning. Who won? Please tell me the cat won. Cats always need to win. But that drives me nuts. We've got a really nice lad who lives in the pub close to here, who has I can't say the word properly now because my noggin's gone into a different direction. Bouillon frise. I know the second word is freeze, but I can't remember. Bouillon frise. It's a freeze. He's a lovely dog. He is a lovely dog. But boy, does he bark so often, and anything, absolutely anything. And it gets a little bit ridiculous every now and again. And you just want to not muzzle him, because that's not what I'm thinking. But yes, in a sense, yes, muzzle him, but not muzzle him. Not like the non-bitey muzzles, but like you want to put cloth around him just to shut him up. Shut up! But that'd be wrong. So I didn't really say that. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. I've just read it. Well, that's something. Thanks, Jennifer. How did the rest of the stream go? Don't know quite how to answer that. I really don't. Left is right crochet with Sandy! Sandy, can't you see I'm in Missouri? Sorry, so sorry. Every time I see you pop up in my subscription feed, there's that song. I'm so sorry. It's lovely to see you here. If it's morning for you, good morning, Sandy. Morning, Sandy. We had to finally get our neighbours. They are so aggravating, the neighbours and their dog. We love dogs, and I try to love their dog, but they don't tend to it. So frustrating. If they are kind of neglecting the dog, can't you report them to the animal? I don't know what they are over there. The animal people that help animals. Left is right crochet with Sandy. I know what you're talking about. I had 4 Pomeranians, and barking is their only downfall. I think the smaller the dog, the more they yap. It's like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Do you know me? I'm here, I'm here. Where big dogs are just like, yeah, I'm here. And excuse me. I'm lost on the chat again. Hang on. Are you in Missouri? Oh my gosh. You're not my friend, are you? You're not my friend from Missouri. Pretending. I have a friend in Missouri. In misery. She is in misery at the moment. And where she is, it's pathetic, and it makes me so angry. Every single day she comes back to me telling me about how her day has gone and how flipping ridiculous her workplace is. It's beyond pathetic and selfish, and it makes me angry. And her, I know it makes her angry as well, but Missouri needs a good I wish I could report them, but it's complicated on why I didn't. I get it. I I I can understand. I can understand. Sandy, you can report them to animal control. They give you guidelines to help, and if those don't work, they will remove the animal. You've got to think of the animal, but at the same time, you've got to live next door to the people. And if your animal goes, and they know it's come from you, you're in the firing line. Sandy. um, um, you know what I mean. I know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Barbara, I reported the neighbours' dogs because they were killing my kittens. One person said I should have kept the kittens at home. They were on my back porch. See, now that's heartbreaking. That's sickening and heartbreaking. Animals do as animals do, but at the same time, that's damn. I don't say the word damn very often, by the way. A lot of the time you might hear me say dang, but I guess my accent, even to me, sometimes I'm like, did I say that right? I say dang a lot, but I don't say damn very often because I don't really like the word. That's me. Just to clarify. I wish I could, to be honest. We are afraid of them. That's what I suspected. Yeah, I can very much understand that. What was that all about? What was that all about? Oh no, Barbara, no. Holy Spirit, firefall. Every time I say that, it's just such a mouthful. Holy Spirit, firefall. Do you want to know where that name came from, by the way? I do want to know where it came from. Curiosity. Don't kill that cat. I'm so sorry, the kittens were on your property and they should have been reported. Sandy, mine bark all the time. If I just let them, I am very aware of their barking and make them stop. Well done, good owner, good owner. Noodly Bits, she's finally off the phone! Refilled my tea and salad. And thanks for the nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. As in, you are nuts. You never had Holy, and to be honest, I've seen other people, like when you went earlier, I did see a couple of people, and Dana said about goodbye Jane or see you Jane or something along those lines, and I've seen it before and I wasn't actually sure whether it was you or not because I've never seen you reply to one of those posts, so I was very unsure, but now I know. But I promise you I'll most probably forget, and I am sorry about that, but I have major memory issues. I'm good with nicknames. I give people that I talk to often little nicknames, as long as they're okay with it. Nothing offensive, very often. But it helps me to remember who they are, where they're from, kind of thing. But that tends to be with people that I talk to a lot. Otherwise, I just go with the name that's on there and I'll remember little bits like Knobbly Bits. She's now knobbly. She ain't noodly, she's knobbly. And that's purely because she went in my silver bucket between 2 and 4 times as knobbly bits instead of noodly bits, because I was I was writing it wrong. So now she's knobbly. She's knobbly. I use the word fudgesicles. Me too. I've used that a couple of times in front of my father, and my father's just given me a look as if to say, what on earth did you just say? Fudgesicles. Because, you know, when you get really frustrated and red in the face, fudgesicles. Noodly bits. My sister had to tell me a story. She posted a joke quiz on her Facebook, and someone at her church thought she was suicidal and reported it to the pastor. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh dear. Oh. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Excuse me, sorry. Holy Spirit. My dad gave everyone a nickname. Good for your dad. I like your dad. I hate nicknames. I hate anybody giving me a nickname. I hate them. But some I can cope with. If they're original, I quite like them. I think it's a nice little thing if they're original. If they're not original, the name's Lisa. All right, my name is Lisa, or Ladybird, whichever you prefer. If Ladybird's easier to remember, go with Ladybird. Otherwise, Lisa. But if it's an original nickname, I don't mind it. But if it's not, move on. Noodly bits. I've used Fibbity Gibbet, or is it Gibbet? It's too much of a mouthful. Trying to say it when you've just hammered your thumb, it's just too much. It's too much. Sister found out who it was and blocked her from seeing any more posts. Well, that's something. But what did the pastor's wife say? It was a silly quiz. How likely am I to hurt someone? Type thing. My sister is a cashier at Walmart. It's highly likely. Had nothing to do with suicide, but this church biddy thought otherwise. Well, I guess. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys. A little thing that happened since I last spoke to you guys. That kind of fits in with what Noodly Bits has just said. And I'm going to take my glasses off because I'm going to get serious. So, last week after the live, I was in a lot of pain. And when I went to bed, I take my painkillers just before I do the live, have no more after that. I went to bed at a fairly decent hour, and my back was going absolutely nuts. I could not get comfortable. It didn't matter whether I laid as flat as I possibly could, whether I laid on that side, whether I laid on that side. I can't do laying on my stomach at the best of times because there's too much in the way, but I tried, it didn't work. I could not get comfortable. About 2:30 in the morning, I'd had enough, and I thought, I've got liquid morphine for emergencies. I need sleep. This is an emergency. I've got to get rid of this pain. Even if it's for 10 minutes, I need to get rid of this pain. So I ended up having a small dose of this morphine, went back to bed, and thankfully it did what it's always done for me. And within minutes, like seriously, no more than 10 minutes, I was starting to think, oh, Oh, that's such a relief. Oh, the easement. Oh, that feels so good. I'm going to get comfortable now. And after I had a little giggle, because when I found a comfortable position, Beanie decided to come and, I was laying on my side, Beanie decided to come and sit on the hip that was facing the ceiling. And she sat there, and within a couple of minutes, she was snoring, sat upright. It was funny. It was funny. Anyway, 10-ish minutes, 15 minutes ish passed. I just thought I was going, okay, I'm going to sleep, kind of thing. Most horrendous pain going all across my diaphragm. Was like somebody had taken a spade and shoved it through my diaphragm, literally side to side and the bottom of my ribs. Excruciating is kind of dulling it down. It was bleeding ridiculous. I didn't know if I was going to chuck up. I didn't know if I needed to bend over. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I thought, if I'm going to chuck up, I want to do it in the bathroom because it's easier to clear up on a vinyl floor than it is on carpet. Got into the bathroom. I was screaming. It was ridiculous. My back door was wide open because a lot of the time I have it open for Beanie to come and go as she wants. And I can see chat going up, and I will get there, I promise, when I finished talking. So I've got the back door open for Beanie to come and go. My bedroom window was open. This was all going on when no other sound was around, because I live in a not completely secluded area. It is suburban, but that time of night there's nothing around here open or active, so everything is pretty still and quiet, and I'm screaming. And when I say screaming, I was screaming. It all carried on until I think it was about 5:45 that morning, roughly. Cancelled an ambulance for about 40 minutes or so. The front door was open as well. I was still screaming. Do you think one bugger came and said, Lisa, are you okay? Are you all right? Do you need help? Not one. The amount of times I was screaming, not just once or twice or just a here and there, I was screaming. Not one person. So in a sense, with Noodly Bitsy's sister, I can kind of see outside of the box, at least somebody was looking out for her. Should have asked first, granted, but at least someone was looking out for her. That night, stroke morning, scared me so much, and just proved to me how alone I am, and that if anything happens to me, I'm buggered. I am buggered, because even my neighbours couldn't care less. Thanks, neighbours. Shall I get on with the chat? I need a soapbox that I can kind of sit on. Okay, right, I'm scrolling all the way up. How far up am I going? Okay. I was almost 2 weeks like that when I hurt my neck. Thank heavens for Norco. Norco, I might have to look that up. What's Norco? Painkiller, I'm guessing. Holy, exactly, Noodly Bits. I am having a rough time getting my pain under control today too. Oh, those days. I started out this video saying it's one of those days for me. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I completely understand. In a sense, I wish you didn't have to understand, because if you understand, it means that you get the pain too, and that's not nice. So in a sense, I kind of wish you didn't understand, but I'm glad you do understand. Do you understand? I hope you do. I've been pain-free for just over a week now, but before that it was awful. I've got a theory about being pain-free. If I remember it when I finish this chat, I'll just very quickly reel it off. Barbara, the cranberry tea is good now that I added a smidge of sugar to it. She's drinking the cranberry. Do you know what? I hate fruit tea. I hate herb tea, but I do like the sound of the cranberry. Oh, pardon me. Cranberry. Excuse me. So sorry. If you heard that, I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting it. So sorry. These teas seem to need a little bit of sweetener to bring out the flavour. It's such a shame. I have peach mango. Oh, that sounds nice. Peach mango. I woke up my brother by screaming in pain every time I moved. Instead of checking up on me, he posted on Facebook and went back to bed. What? What? You are kidding. You are joking. Like, really, you are joking. Holy Spirit. Yes, it's nice to know someone would offer to care. Drinking iced coconut hibiscus tea. Don't know if I like the sound of that or not. I've never had hibiscus, but I do like coconut. Barbara, I probably would not have been as mad about the dogs if we did not have a county-wide leash law. Ooh, I like the sound of that. So even farms need to keep control of their guard dogs. I like the sound of that law. Do like the sound of that law. Sandy. Every day is a carnival ride, up and down and sideways. Sometimes manageable, most times not. Me too! Me too! I have the opioid medicine, but when that doesn't work, I use my FB friends for relief. Another person using social media as their saviour, as it were, in that sense. Oh, well done you. I'm so glad you found something that helps. I really am. Honestly, really am. Uni bits. At least my mother made me an ice pack and drove me to doctor visits and to pick up prescriptions. I've got to be honest, until lockdown happened, the amount of times where I had to go to doctors and to the hospital, and I've got one friend in particular that, bless her heart, bless her heart. All I've got to do is say when and a time, and she's there. And she's been such a blessing to me because I don't drive. I'm kind of stuck. And she's been there every single time I've needed her. She's been there, and I am so grateful, so grateful. But at the same time, I kind of hate it because I think sometimes it's good not to have the safety net, because then it's, well, what would you do if that wasn't there? But at the same time, I'm really grateful it is there. I'm making no sense again, and I'm rambling. I'm sorry. You, my lovely friends, are my pain relief. Never fails. I'm still in pain, but feel much better with all of you around. Oh, Sandy, bless your heart. We're all here to listen if you ever want to moan. I mean, I don't know how many people are in here at the moment, but whoever's here and whoever's listening, you've heard me rambling and talking absolute rubbish, and yet you're still here. It helps. It helps. I mean, I talk to her, but I just get really dirty looks a lot of the time. Holy Spirit. We have a leash law too, but they couldn't care less of any rules or regulation. That's ridiculous. There ain't no law if nobody cares about it. That's pathetic. We are mainly farm country. We're a farm country round here. We're country folk with the Kentucky non-fried chickens. I should have said FB and YT. YouTube is huge. So is Facebook. Both the same. Absolutely ginormous. But saying that, both are only as big as you make them. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Thank you very much, Jennifer. Now, what was I going to say at the end of the chat? And I said, oh, I'll come back to that. What was it? Let me see if I can find it. Sure, it was before the teas. I still think you're joking, Noodly, about your brother. I really do. Oh, the pain-free thing. Okay, so because I live in with pain every day and have done now for the past, I want to say 16 years, but it may well be 17 now. And I know it's only going to get worse because what I've got is all degenerative. I'm trying to make the most of it while I'm still able to. But if there was ever such a thing as being pain-free, even for a few hours, I would wonder what the heck was wrong, because I'm pain-free. It's not my normal. There is no pain-free. So my normal is hurting and aching and feeling tender and feeling tired and wanting to curl up in a ball because my body doesn't like being up and straight and stuff. So being pain-free, as much as I would love it, it would scare me. It would actually scare me. Noodly bits, knobbly. Not joking. My brother is like that. It's like he thinks he's the only person on the planet. The world evolves around him. I think we all know somebody like that. I can say a member of my family's like that too. Oh, it makes you just want to. Sandy, I had 10 minutes pain-free about 5 years ago. I was so shocked. I commented on it to my husband. I know that when my back first went, and I had about 2.5 years, roughly, of fighting with the doctors, saying there is something wrong, you've got to find it, and they were going, there's nothing there, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. And I fought and I fought and I fought and I fought, and eventually I got put on painkillers. And at one point, just like Sandy's just said, I had a few minutes where all of a sudden I was like, there's no pain. I can't feel my back. I can't feel my back. And I was kind of upset because I couldn't feel my back. It was like it wasn't there. And then all of a sudden I realised, oh yeah, your knee's hurting, your shoulder's hurting. Oh yeah, everything else is there. Okay, so we're normal again. It was so short-lived. But I didn't know, I didn't have time really to make out whether it was a good thing or a bad thing. It's just very weird, very weird. I've been noodly bits. I've been asked if my brother was on the spectrum because he does show a lot of the signs of being autistic. Do you know what? We are all on that spectrum somewhere. But some people are far more one way than another. But the majority of us are around the middle, but we're all on there somewhere. I definitely am, for a lot of different bits about me. Maybe if you guys stick around over the weeks, over the lives, you'll find out more and more about me, and you'll be like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't expect that. He keeps a head full of random facts. The random facts thing is absolutely fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Like, he could tell you who made the first hit in the first ever baseball game, but doesn't have the sense to put shoes on to take out the trash. Who wants to put shoes on to take the rubbish out? I don't. I don't put shoes on for nothing. Or I do on the odd occasion, but not for. If I'm going to the bin, thankfully, I've just got to open my front door, my bin's there. So I've just got to reach around, lift the lid, stick the rubbish in. I don't have to put shoes on for mine. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm lucky that, as far as I know, there's nobody in the family that is high on the spectrum. I've certainly nursed quite a few people that are, and it's difficult. It is difficult. And my friend's grandson, who is, I want to say he's 4 now. Bless his heart, he really is. And everyone struggles with him because they don't know what he wants, because he doesn't communicate, like verbally communicate. It's very, 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 very difficult. Very difficult. Jennifer, my son is like that. Damn. I call it a who cares file. Random facts by the lorry full that no one cares to hear about. Yeah, but they care, and for them to come out with it, it's kind of I know this. You know, they've got to one up, even if we don't want to know. I have the thing of, one of my bits is over detailing everything. I overanalyze and I over detail everything too much, and people are all like, all right, you could have said that in 2 words. No, not me. I will do an entire essay, an entire flipping essay, because I want to make sure every little detail is done and people understand properly. Not, oh, well, I wonder if she meant that. No, 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 no. You don't need to think that with me. I'm going to tell you how it is, exactly how it is. It's very annoying, even for me, when I think back to times when I've done it and I've gone, oh, Lisa, you idiot, just shut up. Fibromyalgia. Barbara. 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 My sister. My sister. There's also, I can't remember, Noodly Bits and Holy Spirit Fire may well know her full name, and I can't remember because I'm rubbish with memory. Sandrine has fibromyalgia. I have fibromyalgia. I've got hypermobility, fibromyalgia, 4 crushed vertebrae and a trapped sciatic nerve. Woo! And I'm on the verge of DVT again. Woo! I've missed bits. I'm so sorry. Noodly, that's about it, Sandy. He's always telling somebody one of his random facts and talking when nobody's listening. Like, he talks to hear his own voice. That's me. It's me. It's what I'm doing right now. Nobody else is talking. Just me. Just to hear my own voice. Yeah, I do that too. I used to get told off as a kid for exactly that. Lisa, shut up. No one wants to know. Nobody's listening. You're just talking to hear your own voice. Shut up. I like talking. It's me thing. Barbara, I'm going to read that message properly now, because I only read the first bit and was like, my sister. I have fibro and have had it since I was a preteen. I was working, taking down a house, picked up some wood to throw on a trailer, and had a piece stay with me. Oh, 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 oh. Had a piece stay with me as I had stuck a nail in my arm. Oh, never felt it. Still have the scar. Oh! Ow. Ow. Ow, ow. 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 Holy Spirit, fire fall. You still haven't told me about your name. Where does it come from? I need a drink. My brother isn't like that. He just is 1,000,000% self-centered, and his wife also. How they make it, I have no idea. Oh, there's movement. 5 minutes to tea time. And now I've lost me place because I'm thinking of her and her flea that she's trying to eat. I have no idea, but their middle son, my precious nephew, is high on the spectrum. My best friend has fibro. So sorry to hear, Barbara Wrigglebaker. That is what I also have, along with. Have you got fibro as well, Holy? You another fibro girl? Hey, Barbara, darling. I too have fibro. What is this? The fibro club? Woo! Fibro club. Such a wonderful gift. Isn't it? Isn't it? Well, we're here, lol. My brother talks to his TV, his books, pugs in his room. I don't see what the problem is, Noodly Bits. I just don't. Fibro Club. Do you know what? I'm going to have to make a badge up. Fibro Club. Noodly Bits, don't wish it on yourself, darling. Really, don't wish it on yourself. It ain't fun. I mean, I'll be honest, and please, 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 I will ask this. Because so many of you guys have it, you shouldn't have to, but please don't come out with, it affects me this way, or I know one of the symptoms is blah, blah, blah. Please don't. Bad thing with me is I've never looked up my hypermobility. I've never looked at my fibromyalgia. I've never looked up my crushed vertebrae. I've never looked up my crushed sciatic nerve. I don't want to, because hypochondria runs in the family. If I see that I'm supposed to have a symptom, I will suddenly develop it. I don't want to develop any more symptoms. All I know about my fibro is, I think it's the hypermobility that affects my tendons and the fibro that affects my ligaments. And because of the fibro, that's where I get my fatigue from. That's all I know. And my bruises, constant bruises. That's all I know. I don't want to know anymore. So please don't say any symptoms in the chat. Please. Okay. I have a 20-year-old neck and back injury that likes to pop up and say, hi. Oh, sorry. Hi there. On occasion. Hence, part of the reason I had to change jobs at work. Yeah, the older we get, the more we've really got to listen to the body. Little niggles mean, hello, warning, be prepared. If you carry on, you're buggering yourself up. Got to take care of your body, because it's your body, nobody else's body. Nobody else can do anything with your body. It's your body. You've got to look after it. Your body and your hands. Look after your hands. Whenever anyone asks me, how are you? I always reply, parts of me are excellent. I like that. I like that. I really ought to use something like that, because my comeback's always ridiculous and pathetic. I want to come up with something like that. Oh, please let me use it, Sandy. Please let me use it. I like it. I want to use it. As soon as anybody asks me, I so want to use it. Although, granted, if they turn around and say which parts, I'd be a bit dumbfounded. It'd be like, my little finger. Actually, it's not, because it hurts. My little toes. My little toes are brilliant. They're great. My butt cheeks, great. My ears, oh no, I can't even go with them. I think that's about it. My big toe's doing well today. It is kind of like that, Noodly. It really is. I like that. Right. Depends. It really does change so quickly. It does. Right, lady. My left foot is. Oh dear. Oh, Noodly. Noodly, Noodly. Okay. Anyway. I've got to be careful because every time I laugh, I want to fart at the same time. It's not a good thing. Okay, so I need. Okay. It just pushes everything both ways, Noodly. I said to a friend before my first live, I said, I'm so scared that on cam I'm going to end up farting because I am a ball of gas. This isn't fat. This is all gas. And every now and again it likes to escape. Living on your own, you don't really care about control. So you just kind of get used to it. You walk out of a room and just go, yeah, I'll go in here for a little while, maybe 10 or 15 minutes before I go back in. Oh, ow. Okay, now, guys, could you please excuse me for about a minute and a half while I go and just put some biscuits in the bowl for Beansies? Would you mind? I just need to go in there and put some biscuits in a bowl because it's her tea time. And I don't want to get clawed while I'm asleep for delivering her tea late. Oh, my chest. Oh. There's a respiratory thingy coming in. That's the main reason at my age I'm a true swinger. The girls are very adult sometimes. Oh, beanie biscuits. You want some food, Is? Is that a yes? Can I kiss? Can I? Biscuits. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Hey! Don't want your bum. Can I kiss? Can I kiss? Come here. Come here. You bugger. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, what did my channel turn into? Come on then, my sweet. There you go, my love. Enjoy. I think it was only a few months ago. I ended up saying to me best mate, I said, I can't believe it, that already I'm realising gravity is taking a hold too much. I'm starting to get my wattle, which is really disturbing. And my ladies are just kind of deflating. I haven't done any breastfeeding. Why are they deflating? Why do you want to meet my ankles? I mean, there's nothing fun down there, really. I was expecting everything like that to start happening around my midlife crisis. Nope, everything's just given up now. Excuse me. Beanie's like, kiss this. Now, where my biscuit? I'll be honest, she's probably just done that for camera. Normally, oh, my chest is hurting so much. Normally, I'll get to the end of the sofa and she'll sit up, she'll be like, oh, it's time. And I'll go give us a kiss and she'll bow her head for me to kiss her on the head. Because, you know, royalty, you don't give them a proper kiss, you kiss their ring or their forehead or whatever. So she gets a kiss on the forehead and then she rubs my cheek and then we go and get the food. And then she goes out for a poo, then she comes in for a cuddle. We're all good. It's a routine. Excuse me. Yeah, you were left here, Sandy, sorry. I would have taken you with me, but my webcam's kind of on a bit of a short leash. There's a leash law here for webcams. It really hurts. While she's feeding Beanie, I'm getting me some ice cream. Pistachio ice cream. Oh yeah, I can have a drink now, can't I? Have a drink. Have a drink. I can't believe she called me she. Who's she? The cat's mother? Oh, yeah. Yep. It's really bad when you start worrying about bruising your knees. Okay, now I'm lost on convo. Sandy, you're going to have to fill me in with that one. It's really bad when you start worrying about bruising. You mean with your boobs? Are we still on the boobs thing? Your boobs bashing your knees and giving you your knee bruise. Excuse me. Please don't say that. Please don't say my boobs are going to bruise my knees. I don't want to get that far. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. It's hard enough when you sat on the loo and your boobs are resting on your legs while you're on the loo. I'm so sorry if there are any males in here, or any males can hear this, or any males are watching the repeat on this. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Meh. I typed that back in the boob conversation. Back with ice cream. What? You're going to have chocolate ice cream, aren't you, Noodly? I was going to say, what flavour have you got? But I'm going to go with chocolate. You've got chocolate, haven't you? I haven't had ice cream, like an actual tub of ice cream. I'm going to guess about, Neapolitan. Ooh. Well, that's got chocolate in it. I think it's about 6 years that I haven't had ice cream. Add a guess. But I don't know. I'm trying to think why I would have had ice cream before, and I've got a feeling that it's 5 years, not 6 years. So about 5 years ago, which is a little while. Things like that are a retreat. I grew up that when you had let me have a drink. Gosh, that's good. I grew up that after your main meal, you always had afters. You always had your dessert. So there was always something sweet. When I left home, that's when all that stopped. Purely because I could never afford it. I could only just about afford the main meal. So to have afters, dessert, was a treat. And on the very, very rare and odd occasion, and I'm talking maybe every 4 to 6 months, roughly, I will make myself some semolina. Or what do I have if I don't have semolina? Can't even think now. Oh, love cheesecake, but that hasn't happened for a little while. What have I had as an afters? Piece of fruit? I'm not going to count fruit. Fresh fruit is rare for me, but it's not that rare. I think it's only semolina. And that's only if I've got the milk. But that's a treat. Oh, American pancakes. There we go. I thought of something. It's semolina or American pancakes. That I'll make both of them from scratch. So it'll be homemade. But it's a very, very rare treat. And it really is a treat. And what makes it a treat is because they're so few and far between that it's a treat when I get it. If that makes sense. I get my own treatses. Beanie gets treatses a lot. I get treatses occasionally. She never gives me treatses. I'd happily do little tricks for her to get treatses. I don't get any. Holy Spirit Firefall, where did you get that name from? I want to know. Milk. What have you said where milk's needed? Oh, kills. All right, my darling Lisa, thank you so much for the wonderful chat about boobs. I'm off to attempt some adulting. Oh my boy. Oh my word. Sandy, if you're here next week, I'm going to wear something especially for you. Especially for you. I'm going to wear something for you. If you're here next week, you'll see it. But I'll do it especially for you. But until then, if you haven't run away already, take care, my lovely lefty. And hopefully, we'll see you soon. Excuse me. And thank you for giving me chest pain. I really appreciate it. I'll set my alarm. Gosh, I hope it's not too early when I start. I'm not normally going this long. I ought to bugger off, really, because I'm probably boring all of you to death. But yes, I'll wear something especially for you, purely because of what you've just said. Purely because of that. Nothing to do with boobs. Don't worry, they're not going to be on show. Can't do that to people. But anyway, take care. See you later, Sandy. Can't you see I'm in Missouri? She's in Missouri. Okay. So, I suppose really I better let you all go, really. Let you get on with your days. I'll get on with my night. I'll finish my smoothie now that I can get in it. Excuse me. Sort out my chest. Did you watch Misery with the old sledgehammer? Every single time. I think I've seen that film 4 or 5 times. Every time I know it's coming and I still go, I still watch it. Oh, Grease. I'm on a totally different tangent. Sorry, Noodly. I've known so many people in my life that have never watched Dirty Dancing, never watched Grease, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Are you tapped? What is wrong? I don't get it. You've got to watch it. I haven't seen it for a little while, but I do have it on DVD. It won't be what I've watched. Ah, Alison Huckabee's not here. Jennifer Huckabee. Are you likely to speak to Alison Huckabee? That sounds so weird. I'm guessing you're related. You must be. Do you know what? In that film, Noodly, he's back. When he's practicing dancing with Baby on the stage at the other clubhouse hotel thingy, and he's twisting his back on the camera and they're going round. Oh, slow motion. Oh! Anyway. Jennifer, please pass on a message to Alison. Last week, she recommended the film Dear John to me. I watched it. I enjoyed it. Thank you. I love getting movie recommendations from people because it's a huge help for me and broadens my horizons. My son is named after Patrick Swayze's character in Roadhouse. I know I've seen that film. Roadhouse. I bet any money I'll stick it in me. Thank you, Jennifer. I'll stick it in my movie list, and 5 minutes in I'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen this. Anyway, I'll let you guys go because I've yapped enough. My chest is hurting, my throat is hurting, my shoulder is hurting, my back is hurting, and it's all your fault. I'm gonna blame you all. He plays a bouncer, like a baby bouncer, where you sit them in the thingy in a doorway and they bounce. No? Okay. Maybe not. I will bid you all adieu. Adieu. Thank you very, 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 very much. I was only being silly, knobbly bits. I was only being silly. I will bid you all a good one. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your evening. And I am thankful that you all came. So thank you very, very much. Thank you for putting up with me. Anybody that's watching the replay, I can't believe you're still watching the replay, but thank you. If you don't mind, guys, because you got forced to stay here, please give a thumbs up for me. I'm sure it helps somewhere down the line, and I appreciate it because it gives me a little bit of feedback. Like I said, I love getting criticism and feedback so that I can improve, because if I don't know, I can't improve. And I want to be here for you guys, as well as all for myself, because I'm selfish. But anyway, take care. Thank you very much to those that joined in with the chat. It helps a lot. Holy Spirit Firefall has run away, purely because I asked her to tell me where her name came from. What can I say? I'll come back to it tomorrow when I see her in the next live. Excuse me. Gosh, I'm Miss Gaseous this evening. I'm so sorry. I'm blaming the smoothie that I couldn't get into. But anyway, I'm dithering. Take care. Thank you very much. Look after your hands. Please look after your hands, especially with all the sanitizer and the washing that you should be doing. Please look after your hands. And hopefully I will see you guys next week. Same time, same sofa, same me. Sorry about that. Take care, my lovelies, and bye-bye.